Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Fallout 4, Cryolator only. In this episode, we are leaving the power armor behind, so that we can conserve some fusion core. And we are going to go to the box. Yeah, we don't need those. Okay. We're going to go into Diamond City to complete the quest Getting a Clue. But we will also head down to the railroad to sort them out. Like to turn in tradecraft, basically. That will let us obtain the Cryolator thingamabob magazine. So right now my Cryolator does 56 plus 32, so that's 66, 76, 86, 88 damage. So the magazine will give it plus 4.
Nothing to
plus
see here.
4.4 damage. So first I'll head over to Dr. Yun. No, Dr. Sun. And then I'll
Head on
just
inside.
go to Arturo and buy all his cells. Now before, as I was mentioning with the
Radiation poisoning
Alien
is a
blast
common
only.
ailment.
Right.
cure,
Yeah. Take a look at
Go over your symptoms.
rads,
feeling sick. I think it's ready.
We'll clean you up. Don't worry.
okay, and then health. So yeah, with the alien blaster
Hold on.
only run,
Any other complaints?
health.
Got roughed up.
Scrapes and...
Okay. So yeah, with the alien blaster only run,
Hold on. Any other complaints?
basically, if I go into the perk chart for a moment, Science 4 happens at level 41,
Yeah?
and that's the necessary perk to make it so that I can just use the alien blaster with fusion cells rather than being limited to the stuff I have initially.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider.
Actually, let's booze up. Where's my booze? It's under G. There you go.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Something for...
Okay. Ammo, cryocells 157. There's 2,000 caps. But if I give him this and this, it'll basically do the whole thing. Now I think that's the heaviest. All those as well. Those are also pretty heavy. Could I buy a fusion core off you? Or just the one? Sure. In fact, why don't I just buy fusion cores off you? Eh? Why don't I do that? Do that. Folder. Token. US Covert Ops. Nothing from there. Do those. Apparel aid. Let's anything in aid. I think just Radix and Radaway. Just the one.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
And then the stealth boys. And then that's all of those. I'll just pick up the rest of these fusion cores. Oh, still
You're
that
tuned
doesn't
to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of
still doesn't do it all up.
Diamond City Radio. Kick back
I'll
and
just take
enjoy
back
one
some of
from 5
these.
stars. This is Atom Bomb Baby.
See. Pick those back up. 29, 25. There we go.
Every
Hello.
piece in here is worth what I charge for it.
Concur. I'll take a look. Sure.
Everything.
Give you those and those and those. And that's I think that was it. Yeah. Any cryo cells? Nope. So I'll just pick up all your glue then. All of your glue belongs to me. Nothing in there. And nothing down there. I guess I'll pick up that. That. Those. What else? Ooh, rat poison, yes. Never thought I'd be excited to see rat poison, but here I am, excited to see rat poison. Actually, isn't there a yeah, there's a magazine in the schoolhouse that I can just pick up.
Time for a pop quiz, everyone.
Ain't you a little old to
Mr.
be in
Sawicki,
school?
we had a pop quiz yesterday.
And we've
Here
learned
we
a
go.
lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge
Here we go.
with
Okay.
a little quiz.
So they'll give us a few extra caps. We will also find stuff in like Nick's place
Beat it.
and also in Kellogg's place. But
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick?
so while they're talking,
It's really you.
I'll pick up some of their goodies.
this mug for anyone else.
Oh, he has a tuxedo.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Whoop, there it is.
Not as long as I got a
Now the antibiotics.
back me up.
You
Sweet.
say
Actually, I can do this. Because there probably won't be any speech checks. The coffee cup, the coffee cup.
Excellent.
Logo fun. Bullets. Funny that he's got a 44 bullets in there. Like, he does seem to be the type to be a 44 bullet kind of bloke, but shit. I'll talk to you standing.
Hey.
Looks like Ellie wants to say something to you.
Okay.
Hello.
thanks
Yeah,
so
no.
much for bringing Nick back.
Metal detective delivered.
Happy to be in a niche market.
Yep.
Here, you know, if you're looking for work.
Whoa. What?
Sing it,
All
brother.
right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. When you're trying to find...
Okay. Describe
We're
Sean.
looking for my son.
Good question. What else can you tell?
I agree. There was a
Kidnappers?
man and a woman.
So we're talking as... Well, that
Sing it, brother.
The
So you
Institute.
think this institute?
Well, they're the boogie. Easy to see. Then you got the new... Worst of all, no one knows.
Finding
Either
Sean.
way,
You're right.
Bolden
one of them
Scarred.
came right up to
Wait.
I might have.
Ellie, what notes?
The description.
Okay.
Yep.
Nibata?
Yeah, that's right.
Another kidnapped
Maybe
kid.
it's another kid.
Yeah, both of them, Van. Let's you and I...
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
We always
Never did
am.
understand why the hell they programmed us to feel pain.
Well, you see, Nick, you're programmed to feel pain so that you avoid the sources of pain and therefore keep yourself all in one piece.
Didn't want Ellie.
Oh, really?
More than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's on.
Nick.
Here we are. Keep an eye. Give me a sec.
Okay. Now, I could head
One
up there
heck of a
and
lock. That's something to
like
hide,
do a
Kellogg.
speech check
Why don't
on one
you
of
give it a
those two people
try?
up there to get the key. But I wonder what he says if I just pick it. Because I totally can do that. Okay, it's in that rough direction. Let's try right here. Nope. Let's try on this. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay.
take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Oh, he has no words. Let's push the button.
Well, that's one way
More
to
duct
hide a
tape.
room.
5mm bullets. Even though Kellogg doesn't have a
Well, look at
minigun.
this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
But that's fine. Let's buy
Gwinnett
that.
stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Okay, Nuka Quantum, Nuka
Interesting
Quantum.
brand. Won't lead us anywhere
Ooh,
on its own.
ooh. Some purified water. Dirty water, iguana bits. Ooh, extra fusion cores. If I knew they were going to be in here, I wouldn't have got them. Ooh, blimey.
What? The great...
It's synth.
Uh-huh.
Joking aside, I got...
Okay, let's do it.
If you can help.
All right.
Right.
Okay, I called it. Let's wait outside.
Right. Oh, there's a... more ammo. And a bourbon. Okay. How much weight is that? That must be... Oh, it's not actually that much. I can probably get rid of those just by selling all my ammo. But that is a hell of a lot of fusion cores.
Ah, there he is. Prompt as always. Ready
Ow.
to get to work, dog meat?
Hey, boy.
Let's drink a booze so I don't die. Yeah, Gwinnett Stout. Okay.
This is your friend.
That's right. Show him the... before you head out,
Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye, Nick.
hopefully not for... Good luck.
I agree. Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Get Kellogg,
Kellogg.
boy.
Woof. Okay, that gives us the quest XP. Oh, and also I can use
What
that,
is?
Something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up in the cellar.
Need some custom hardware?
which one do I
We
want to
got
go
a
to?
free
Probably
workbench
Solomon,
for
see if
all
he
your
has anything
modifications.
good.
Scopes.
Apparel. Pinstripe suit. Militia hats.
Clip sizes, barrels.
Hey,
Thanks again for the fern. Plants like that are hard to come by. Now, you here to pick up some chems? Hey,
Yes.
man, got a lot of chems here.
let's see what you have.
Let me buy
Every
stuff off
chem
you,
for
please.
every-
Thank you. Let's buy another dick doll. Why not? Do I want a berry men's hats? Another XL? Don't mind if I do. Sure, why not? I have the money. Okay. Misk, we have a Live and Love, Heroico Fun, Sunlights, 219. That's all good. Okay. Yeah, that should be it. Oh. I'll just drop the apparel here then. Pick on these hats and drop the one fedora.
This
Okay.
better be an emergency.
No, I'm just here to build one of these, one of those. Could build a pulse grenade, but wouldn't really gain anything from it. Okay. Off I go.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs.
Now, of course, I could follow Dogmeat, and he will lead me to Fort Hagen. But because I already know where it is, I can actually just go straight there And I don't need to follow Dogmeat at all. So that means that once I get the XO1 armor, I'll have like I won't need to worry about my shells.
See those big lights?
Dirty ashtray.
That's right. Working electricity.
Sure, give me that. Okay. Yeah, so by the time I'm at level 28, I'll have armor 3 and science 3. Oh shit, nothing. And so when I do get the XO1 armor, I'll be able to do it up even better than the T45. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm looking to put away all of that. We get quite a bit less stuff. Okay. Get some water. Right. So that'll be the first half of today's episode, where I run down to Diamond City. I do the getting a clue quest, and then that's all done. So it might be a good idea to build a toolbox actually, just so that I can store the containers. Build, I'll go all the way over here, toolbox. There's nobody here to take any fusion cores, so already that gives me an enormous bit of reserve. But then we'll take this path to get to the railroad. And to be honest, I don't actually really need to worry that much about preserving fusion core. Let's head over here. Get the location. Okay, I swear that had a bigger radius. Like, I feel like I triggered the location from further away as Bootstraps Billy. So let's sneak over here.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. So we'll go through here. Now, short of just coming across a random Deathclaw or something, or like a random something, a random anything that's super duper dangerous, I should be fine to just go through here without any risk at all. But I probably do want to be at least somewhat cautious to avoid getting myself spotted. Also want my gun out. I should, even if the worst case scenario happens and a Deathclaw still here. That's those raiders, so I don't need to worry too much. There was a Deathclaw here before, but hopefully enough time has passed that he's despawned, which does seem to be the case. And then from here I'm pretty safe. Okay. Do you still do damage? You do not. Great. Okay. I don't think there's any ghouls in here. Got nearly 500 cryo cells, which is good. Yeah, I think the vast majority of ghouls here, they've already been killed by myself or the Protectron, the sentry bot. That's the one. Right, into hidden. Go through this load zone. Okay. Well, it's not really a load zone. Rather, it's a just a load point, I guess. A load zone is something where it loads you into a new area without needing to press activate. I could swear this area had a steamer trunk. But maybe it only has a steamer trunk. Yeah, maybe it only has a steamer trunk if you like. Going through here as the Brotherhood of Steel.
Me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex.
Carrying you the...
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's one word.
Uh-huh.
Deacon told me you... So is any of that...
Mm-hmm. Every word he said?
A full 100.
See?
I was expecting... But instead...
You'd be insane.
Right.
You've certainly made an... Welcome to the rail.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems...
Sure.
So you're in.
More options.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
So we've got Bullseye, Whisper, Charmer.
Let me think.
It's a big decision. Take your time.
Professor. Fixer. Let's do Professor.
Call me...
Sure.
Professor.
You certainly demonstrated your intelligence. Your first official... But first...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's the location of our HQ.
Deacon loves that.
In or out.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay. So now we can pick up any of this stuff without any repercussions. And it's at least somewhat common.
May lack the amenities of the switchboard.
Somewhat common for that to be the first time that some decision you make affects.
So there's plenty for you to do.
Affects stuff. So that's extra quest XP. Antifreeze bottle. Yeah, I'm good.
This is the professor.
3 antibiotics. Wow.
He's a full agent.
W-O-W. And cuffs. Mag glass. Nothing else there, really. Ooh, a cake tin. A cake pan. Yeah, same thing.
Commencing recurrence analysis using the
So Pam won't give me any quests for a while. Dr. Carrington. Wait. Let me talk to you. I'm mashing as hard as I can to have me talk to you. Take this thing off me.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training and us knowing, it would have been not.
To business.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents. So headquarters, paranoidal.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an important mission.
It is. The dead drop,
sure.
It's a common means. When you make contact, the current side.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it.
Just don't bollocks it up. Stockton is a use the escape.
There we go. Yeah, here we go. So right now this does 88 damage.
There we
After
go.
Huh.
Deacon's record is the best.
Okay,
Make
that's
sure you're never
weird.
followed here. It's all our asses
So
if
it
you are.
didn't actually affect the actual main part of the damage. What? Yeah. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so it didn't affect the bulk of the
It's not an
damage,
easy road you've chosen.
which comes
But you're
from.
never alone in this. We're all the sense got.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
The ball cap, duct tape, pick up all these goodies. Okay. Sure, let's pick up the camera. Right. Telephone, yes please.
Word is Diamond City is under opposition control.
Right. Okay, that's all the goodies I can get. Let's talk to Tinker Tom because he can buy stuff off me. Mr. Tinker Tom.
Tinker
Mr.
Tom's
Tinker
cooking
Tom.
up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
He
Use the
might be
back
sleeping.
entrance. Too much traffic through the church and the furnace high.
Yeah, okay. Let's put that on. Come on. Ooh. Pick up those as well.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray!
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, have you...
Uh-huh.
I don't eat anything.
No, I never eat any.
You see, that's smart. The Institute has...
Tom?
You just don't get it, Carrington.
Sure. If true, that...
If he had a
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Right.
There's battery acid in that...
You can't nuke an omelet.
No.
There's no way in hell.
Fine. Let them hear. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make up a lie.
Actually, I dose my...
I'll read you, man. Smart. Hey, you. Make yourself comfortable and prepare.
Okay. Sell all these. 127, 227, 327. Yeah, that gives me exactly that. Do I want a shipment of circuitry or screws or anything else like that? Aid, no. Nothing there, no. Nothing there, definitely not. Screws, spring circuitry. Nah. Okay. There we go. Right, so leaving here, the only quest we have is Boston After Dark, but it doesn't really matter too much. So let's run all the way back to Hangman Valley. Next up in the old quest line is to go to Fort Hagen. Now my armor should be pretty well fortified, minimal damage taken. So yeah, as I run back, I guess I can go into a bit more detail about the perks that will be taken from here until level 50. And that's basically, there's perks like Armourer, Science, Demolition Expert, Heavy Gunner, Scrounger that I take. So basically, there's few critical perks to take, basically. Up until that point. So, to fill the gaps between those critical perks and to give myself additional survivability, I actually take a few other perks as well. So let's actually unselect that. So I take Bloody Mess 1, 2 and 3 in order to get extra damage from the gun. And that should be a lot more beneficial than that magazine was. I get Fortune Finder 1, 2, 3 and 4. That just gives me more caps, in turn allowing me to get more ammo for this gun. I get Local Leader 1 and 2. That lets me, for one thing, build like supply lines between settlements, but it also lets me at level 2 build the workbenches in the settlements. That'll let me like work on my armor or repair it in more places. What else? I get Chem Resistant 1 and 2. That just means that I won't get addicted, so I can be a lot more liberal with my chem usage. And I get Chemist 1, 2, 3 and 4, just so that the chems that I do take, it makes their bonuses last a lot longer. Should be fine to run from here. Okay. Nope. Oh shit. Run! Run the fuck away! Yeah, so basically that. Now, even now, having gone through a big portion of the game without dying. Oh hey, another hole. Oh yeah, going through another big portion of the game without dying at all. It might come up that it's quite possible that I could get through this entire challenge without any deaths. I can assure you that will not be the case. Because coming up in about 8 to 10 episodes is the I can fill up these with water. Is the quest Synth Retention, where among other things I have to go up against a raider with a fat man. And especially if I still have the T45, which it's could be doing better in health, but it's fine. Oh shit up. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, so basically that I will end up getting killed quite a bit when I'm doing that quest, basically. It's gonna happen. Like the first death might actually happen earlier. Say for example in Hunter x Hunted or anything else like that, but in Synth Retention the odds are pretty high that I'll get randomly killed by the mini nuke guy. So let's do 7 hours here. That's going to end the episode. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ooh, parasites.